Hello everyone and welcome back to one of my videos. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I feel like it's something I definitely want to do more of because I really want to tell you guys all my stories. And as you guys may notice, I ran out of Smash 4 footage, so I grabbed the nearest thing to me, and that was Super Smash Flash. And so that's going to be played on screen today. You can see me getting whooped, but also winning. So today I'm going to talk about a very interesting and funny story from me that happened in grade 2. And now I'll start off with this. So in grade 2, I was like a really little kid, and honestly speaking, I was like one of the most crazy motherfuckers you would ever meet. Like, You'll know by the end of this why I'm saying this. But for now, I'll just say, yeah, I was a fucking crazy bitch. And so, in grade 2, I went to this school called Northmount Private School, alright? And, I was known to be a very big troublemaker there. And the reason I'm going to put in the story or why, but I'll start off by saying, there's this other kid in my class. His name was Yafet, and honestly, the kid had problems as well. Yafet, if you're watching this, don't fucking murder me, please. I wouldn't like that at all. But back then, back in like grade 1, 2, we had crazy beef. Like, honestly, I got in so many school fights with him, and honestly, the most funny thing about it is during these school fights, since I was so into Pokemon at the time, I didn't fight normally. I didn't throw any hands. I ran at him, and I'm like, Aiden used rollout. It's super effective. I actually used fucking Pokemon moves on him in real life. Now you can imagine how that went. Actually, I don't. I think I might have won 1 or 2. Man, he must have been really crap to lose to that. But like the entire school would crowd around, and they'd be yelling, "Fight, fight, fight!" And everyone would be laughing because I'm just throwing out Pokemon moves. But so on several occasions of these school fights, I almost got suspended or expelled. And so, okay, one of these days, I got so freaking pissed at Yafet. And so, you know, we go out for, like, recess or lunch, I think it is. And I think we're just playing around, and we're playing tag, right? And I don't know what he did to piss me off this much, but okay, he hella pissed me off. To the point where I found the nearest stick to me that was like this freaking 20 feet long branch of a tree. This thing was humongous. And I don't know how. I don't know how this is even possible, but my little grade 2 arms pick up this gigantic 20-foot like branch, and I like hold it over my head and start chasing after him with it, like swinging at him. Now, if I was a fan, I'd be freaking terrified. Because just imagine this grade 2 picking a 20-foot long branch, swinging at you. Dude, I could have ended his life. If I would have hit one, the dude would have been dead and I would have been in jail right now. But luckily, is really, really heavy. So I had to like randomly swing. It was really heavy. And so I inevitably missed. And so teachers saw this, and I got caught, which is expected. And so I got brought down to the office, and I got a talk by our principal, which kind of looks like Peter Griffin's from Family Guy. And he actually does though. Just imagine Peter Griffin speaking to me about, Aiden, why'd you do this? Why'd you pick up this 20-foot long stick? And I'm just like, yeah, I did that. What you gonna do about it? the principal's hella pissed. He's like, alright, if you do this one more time, I'm going to expel you from the school. Now, this isn't the only thing I did there. Like, I still remember this one time. This is the first time ever I've, like, faked sick to get out of school, and I'm already playing this in grade 2. Grade 2 isn't even that bad, right? And so, one of these days, I believe I was in art class, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. Let's fake being sick. And so I said to the house, oh, I'm so sick, guys. Ugh. And so they put me in this really, really dark room with, like, one bed, locked the door on me, and it's basically prison. And I had to wait for my mom for 2 hours. Now, biggest question was, is it even worth the wait anymore if you have to wait that long in that sort of scenario? Probably, but so after my mom came and picked me up, and I told her, it's like, I'm not actually sick, you know, I just faked being sick to get out of school. And she's like, oh, okay, just keep going. She just got pissed, but she's like, oh, whatever. And so that's how I skipped school. And the last story, which is, oh boy, this is a very interesting story, or part of the story. So, one day in grade 2, we decided to go on, or I didn't decide it, but like, other people decided to go on this skating trip. And so, we went to an arena, and since I didn't know how to get my skates on, I asked the principal to do it for me. And I don't know what he did to piss me off, but somehow I got really pissed off, and dude, I had one of my skates on. I took my leg with the skate on, brought it back, and just like full out kicked him in the balls with the skate blade. Like, I imagine it from my principal's perspective, and it must hurt like hell. Just imagine being kicked in the crotch by grade 2 with the skate blade. My God, I am evil back then. And so after that, I got into a whole shit ton of trouble for doing that. And again, I think that was my second warning out of 3. But luckily after that, I passed grade 2, and then I just moved out. If I would have stayed for one more year, I probably would have gotten expelled, but I didn't, because I'm lucky. So, yeah, now, like, that the story's sort of coming to a close, now you can kind of see how I was sort of a crazy bitch. But there's so much happened in grade 2. It's like, it was a cringe year, I'll be honest. And, like, I don't know how I still remember it to this day, but I'm impressed that I do. So if you guys want to hear any more stories about, like, grade 1 or 2, I probably can pull some up. And so, that does it for this episode. Tell me if you guys want to see this more, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye!